What is up, everyone? Jay here with another Fire Emblem Heroes video, and today I'm going to be playing some Aether raids and going to be using my girl Attuned Caeda. So Attuned Caeda, I wanted to showcase her ridiculous power because she's just insane. She is the best Omni tank in the game right now, along with Legendary Male Lear. I'd say those two are pretty much the best ones. And I mean, I knew she was really strong from obviously her trailer and seeing her entire kit, but actually using her the past few days, it's been just pure insanity of all the stuff that she can tank. And it feels like cheating, honestly, because she can tank Valentine Leon, which is something I never thought I'd be able to do, because a lot of red units, you know, the fact that she's blue, she has disadvantage. You know, a lot of red units can only dream to tank Valentine Leon because he's just ridiculous and stupid. But Ceda can actually survive him and even avoid the fire sweep if she stacks enough stats. So she's just insane, and I was able to, you know, make good use of her in Aether raids last week. I wasn't even in Vault last week, so this week I was able to make it back in. So I thought it'd be perfect, along with it being light season, and light season of course has Embla, so Embla will stop save. So usually I use Winter Marth and another melee tank like another Marth together, but because Embla is probably going to be on a lot of teams, it's a perfect time to use Attuned Caeda and showcase her power. So, and you can see I have her at plus 10. If you guys saw my summoning video, I was able to complete her, thankfully, in a good amount of orbs. I'm really thankful that she's complete, and her power is just insane, man. She's easily the best lance infantry, and she might be better than Legendary Male Lear. Legendary Male Lear obviously has the Miracle, but I think those two are the top two Omni tanks right now. And it's crazy because I never thought Ceda would actually get a better infantry ult than her husband. You know, Marth having his Brave version and his Emblem version recently, who was also really good. But the difference is with Emblem Marth and Attuned Caeda here is because even though they're both good Omni tanks, Emblem Marth isn't as good of an Omni tank because he's more of a player phase initiator. He can, that's something he really excels at. Even though he can take hits, he doesn't have as much flat damage reduction and true damage reduction as Ceda here, because Ceda has flat DR against armor and cavalry units, and the flat DR that she has, there's two of them. So she has one based on the total buffs among herself and her allies, which is something she already does with her weapon, and of course just getting buffs in general isn't that hard. So she has a lot of flat DR from there, and then furthermore she has more DR on the first hit, 40% of X. So just lots of flat DR, and that's really the thing that brings her over the top, because she already has a lot of stuff that you'd want. The phantom speed, the tier 4 dodge, spectrum immunity is also really good. She has dual effectiveness. She has everything you'd want except for a few other things, but having the flat DR really pushes her over the top and makes her, in my opinion, like I said, the best Omni tank. And the two things that she's missing is mainly no follow-up and no counter disrupt. No follow-up isn't as big of a deal because you can outsource it, and that's what I'm doing for this team because Ceda is there to provide that. But no counter disrupt can be an issue because there are a lot of fire sweep effects that you might have to deal with. But even then, even if she does get fire swept, she can still tank the hits, and like I said, she can tank Valentine Leon, which is just insane. That's when I knew she was really crazy, because she's blue and she can survive that. That's just insane, because I don't really have anybody that can reliably tank him. The only way I can really tank him out, or tank him in the enemy phase, is if I have Vantage from like Young Marth or Brave Marth. You know, so yeah, Ceda's just crazy. Let me stop talking, I've been rambling enough, but we're just going to be going into these matches, and I'm going to be trying to tank everything with Ceda because she can just be a really unbreakable wall a lot of the time. But she's not invincible, obviously, if there's enough threats, or if there are, like, I don't know, just really good skills and really well-built units. She can still die, obviously, but we'll see how it goes. So let's go ahead and hop in. Oh, I forgot to put a fortress, or a bolt tower, sorry. You can see my defense team. If you see it and you fight me, I guess you can go back to this video and just kind of see where my traps are. But yeah, let me place these bolt towers. I forgot to do that. Okay. I don't really need this cavalry thing right there. Yeah. Okay, so here we are, and hopefully, oh, I forgot to mention too the teams. So it's just two. This is all I need. The first team is obviously Attuned Caeda with my Asker, who might be able to Gale Force if Ceda lets anyone live, or if there's anyone else left. And then Goto, of course, who also helps because he provides the AoE damage reduction, which can help Ceda against like Nabata Green, but even then I think she can survive Nabata Green. And then I have Legendary Robin because it is Earth season, and I can cheese with the Grand Strategy, Unity stacking. But if there are ploy skills, I'm not going to be using this team because ploy skills stop that. But Robin is there in case there aren't any ploy skills. And then of course Peony, I got rid of Gentle Dream Plus because it neutralizes penalties, which is something you don't want to do with Ceda, because Ceda thrives off debuffs, and then of course, like I mentioned, Canadian Lind to provide the no follow support. And the second team's the same thing, except using Milla in place of Robin in case there is a ploy skill. So those are pretty much the two teams. I think that's all I need really to showcase her here, because she's just insane. So we'll see. And of course, the other good thing of being an Omni tank for her caliber is compared to Brave Marth, who can obviously tank, but sometimes he has to rely on Vantage sweeping to really, you know, get the job done. She doesn't really care about Hardy Bearing, so that's another good thing, because Hardy Bearing is, you know, pretty decently common in Aether raids. So let's see what we're facing. Quarter with a Bramamond +2 Nabata Green with Gilliam. Okay, that's cool. Atun Peony, and then Legendary Melier, I was just talking about him, and Alincia. So this is a pretty easy team, I think, that Ceda will be able to just destroy because I'm not scared of a green. Even the AoE I think I'm fine from, and of course I have Goto to stop that. And then Peony, she's a dancer of course, but I can unity stack here. I definitely can, because there are no ploy skills, but do I really need to? I don't think I really need to. So we'll see. I guess I can use Milla to stop the Peony, or I can just unity stack and cheese this map. I'll just unity stack, because I don't think I need Milla to stop the dancer. It's fine. So let's go ahead and do this. Make sure that Lind is next to Ceda for the no follow-up effect, just in case. And yeah, she's already getting the debuffs right there. So I will just plank her. I kind of want to push her up farther, but almost everyone can reach her, I think. Except for, no, Gilliam can actually reach her, thanks to Alincia. Yeah, that should be fine. Actually, a green can move an extra space, so I have to watch out for her. Make sure nobody's in the vicinity. Okay, let me be careful about this. Let's do this. Actually, no. I want Goto next to me, just in case they... What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I wanted Peony to be next to her for the Flower of Joy support, but it's fine. She doesn't really need it. We'll do this. Can Alir reach me? Yeah, he can. So hopefully he attacks and doesn't get danced by Peony, and then moves down here or something. That would be unfortunate. But we'll do this. Make sure my animations are on. And then that should be GG. Okay, so here comes Note. She's going to do a measly 4 damage. That's going to get reduced to like 0 probably. Yeah. And then that's 1 kill. Then a green comes down. She's going to do maybe like 10 damage. Yeah, nothing. And Ceda kills her. And then Bramamond's going to do the same thing. I mean, just look at all the stats she gets. All the DR she has. All the effects that she has. Flat DR. It's just insane, man. Like... Oh man, I'm really spoiled with this Ceda ult. She's just insane. Okay, so we'll go ahead and let... I mean, we can let Alir do something. Or try to do something, I suppose. Yeah, why not? And the turn, this Alir is low invested, so there's no shot he'll do anything to her. Godlike Reflex is, like I said, is her best special, because it can just negate damage entirely like that. And then Alincia is going to try and do some damage, and there's no point. Why even try? Rupture Sky, 0. And the other thing that's crazy too is even if she does take damage, she can heal a ton of damage off, because she has all the healing against cavalry and armor units, 14, up to 14 HP, which is a lot. So yeah, it's just ridiculous, man. Okay, so I think we just have to get the pots now. Okay, I gotta be careful though, because I want to be able to get this one. Let's do this. Gilliam's gonna get danced, which is fine. Oh no, whoa, whoops, I did not mean to do that. Okay. Thankfully, I can repo her out. I forgot that my Goto had Smite, so that's my bad. Okay, Peony comes down. She's actually going to attack, and that's actually ideal because Gilliam has 1 movement. You know, in Aether raids, you want to leave the last opponent being an armor unit most of the time so you can get the rest of the pots, which is what we'll be able to do right here. And then Gilliam's gone. So I mean, that team wasn't the greatest team to showcase. I mean, other Omni tanks would have easily done that too, I think. But that's still a decent first game because I can still, even in Vault, sometimes you'll fight teams that aren't the most well thought of. So yeah, okay, so that's the first game. We'll do another one. All right, second opponent. Let's see what they're cooking with their team. Okay, all right, Ninja, Sanaki with Hardy Bearing, and Emblem, of course. So Winter Marth would be terrible on this map because the save would be shut down, and Sanaki would just destroy him thanks to Hardy Bearing. So before Attuned Caeda, I would just kind of hope and pray that they didn't have Emblem or Hardy Bearing on one of their threats, which was not very reliable because oftentimes, more than not, they would have that, and then I would lose a bunch of ladders. But now that I have Attuned Caeda, I don't have to worry about that as much. So that's great. And of course, you know, Brave Marth Vantage sweeping is not going to be able to be done against a team like this. So yeah, Sigurd does have his fire sweep effect, and Chivalric Aura is a bit annoying because you're going to let all hell break loose, so I have to watch out for that. So this is where no counter disrupt would be really good on Attuned Caeda, but unfortunately we don't have that. But I'm still confident that Ceda will be able to take this team on, and I kind of wish there was Valentine Leon just to showcase her being able to tank him, but this team, I'm glad he's not on it because it could bode bad for us. But let's see what I should bring. There's, yeah, Sanaki has Ploy, so I think I'll just bring this second team. Okay, so let's go ahead, and there is no dancer, so Milla is not really, she's just going to be chilling in the back on this match. So I'm just going to plank, or should I say place Ceda right here and just have her tank everything. I mean, Sigurd is going to be annoying because of the fire sweep, like I mentioned. But she shouldn't take that much damage from him. And I think I can back everyone up to get away from the range, because if this triggers, then, you know, everyone's going to be able to move an extra space. So, let's see. Alright, I think I'll have these two move back, obviously. I'll have Linda move right there, and then place Ceda right there, and then we should be good. Her weapon is within 3 space of an ally, so it's not as strict as Brave Marth, who has to be within 2 to get everything. So even if but I'm gonna put Linda right here. So yeah, let me make sure the animations are on. Pretty sure they are. Okay, so yeah, we should be fine. Nobody's gonna be able to reach Caeda and Lind, and we end the turn and watch the magic unfold. So Sigurd's going to do 9 damage. Chivalric Aura is going to trigger, which is a bit scary, but we should be fine. He might do like 5 damage. Yeah, 5 damage. And there's Sanaki. She's going to have her chip damage cheese, but it doesn't matter. She has a colored advantage or disadvantage as well. Godly Reflexes is going to... I think it did trigger, right? Yeah, so we do barely survive, but the flat DR goes a long way. Here's Shamir. She's going to do maybe 10 damage. I don't know. 4 damage. Way less than I was expecting. And then Emma's going to come down. She's going to do like 3 maybe. 2. And we're going to heal a bunch more HP. So the self-sustain is really amazing on Ceda. And yeah, that's pretty much the game, because now everybody else is easy cooking. We'll let Tiki die. Sorry, little daughter. But yeah, that's just a little bit of the power of how Ceda can tank threats, because I don't really have a unit that can tank all of that. I mean, Brave Marth could for sure, but the fact that the Hardy Bearing was there is going to, you know, put a stop to those plans. So Ceda doesn't care about Hardy Bearing, so that's amazing. And now we'll do this, and then make sure we get the pots later. Edelgard does move an extra space though, which is a bit annoying, but yeah. Godlike Reflexes, man, it's just so good on her. Probably the best user of it, honestly. And now we can just get the pots and get out of here. So yeah, hopefully one of these matches I'll be able to fight Valentine and Leon, because I want to be able to showcase the ridiculous tanking power that she has against him, because there's not many units that can really want to take a hit from him, you know, when he initiates. Because I mean, obviously in the enemy phase or the player phase you can take him out easily, but when it comes to tanking him, it's really hard. And he's just this really stupid unit. I mentioned it before, but I think all the pre-combat or start of combat damage stuff is really stupid. And Ceda is one way to just say an F you to that. So, alright, so Edelgard's gone and we got all the pots. So that's pretty much the 2 matches I will be showing in this session. I don't know if I'll be combining this because I could wait for more Aether to show up and then just compile the matches together across the week, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just showcase because I want to fight Valentine Leon, which is probably inevitable. I'll probably fight him. I can use more Aether, but I want to save it till I have 100. So you'll see by the judge, or you'll judge by the, what am I talking about? You'll see the length of this video if I decided to compile it or not. But yeah, that's the power of Attuned Caeda. Like I said, even if you don't have her at +10 like me, unmerged, she can really just be a disgusting wall. So if you do have her, or if you do summon for her, I think it's well worth it for an Omni tank, because she really is just a whole different level of Omni tanking, man. Just completely ridiculous. But yeah, I'm really happy that she got this alt, and yeah. Alright, so this is day 2, match number 3 of this Aether Raids run with Attuned Caeda. And as of me making this video, Emblem Ike just was revealed, and I was talking about how Attuned Caeda and Legendary Male Lear are the best Omni tanks in the game. You can add Emblem Ike to that list because he's ridiculous. He has so much going for him, including null counter disrupt, which is something my Ceda wishes she could have. So Ike has that luxury, along with a lot of healing, damage reduction. So in a way, he's kind of like a sword version of Attuned Caeda, just with a few advantages. And obviously Ceda also has, you know, the dual effectiveness and stuff. But yeah, Emblem Ike is just insane. And he also has the engage effect to provide people unpierceable DR, which is something I'm kind of interested in. It's definitely tempting to pull for him because some of my Marths would love to have that, like my Brave Marth, that, you know, Shining Emblem doesn't have any damage reduction, so that'd be pretty nice to have. And of course, Emblem Mars could use it too to have 2 sources of unpierceable DR, but I don't know. I want to save, but yeah. Let's see what this match is bringing. Okay, they're using a Winter Marth. That's pretty dope, so shout out to this person. Embla with Hinoka, Sanaki, Basir, and Plumeria. So Robin, probably not going to come this match. I am scared though because, I mean, this isn't a flyer ball, but high range thread teams are always scary, even with a tank like Ceda, because they can snipe your backline or just one of your units. So let's see. And this map also is kind of annoying to get over this mountain to put Ceda in range, so that's also a bit annoying. I don't have any guidance on this team either, so I think I'll use the second team. And yeah, so it's going to be annoying to get Ceda over there. Yeah, I really wish I had guidance right now. Damn. Okay, I think this is what I have to do. Basir I'm scared of because she's incredibly fast and hits very hard. Okay, so how should I approach this? Okay, so I have to get over there, so I'll do this, this, and then obviously back everyone up so they don't die. Wait a turn. Oh, okay, never mind, they attacked first. Marth is going to attack Lind. Lind survives, thankfully, because this is a low invested Marth and she'll be able to kill him, so that's dope. Okay, so it's already on like Donkey Kong. Okay, I wanted Ceda to tank all of those the next turn, but they all rushed me, so okay, that's fine. We'll take out Sanaki here. That's perfectly fine by me. And then now, oh, Embla can reach me and Hinoka can reach me, damn it. And of course the tactics room is gonna it's gonna do me dirty. What should I do here? I think I have to get Asker out of here because Hinoka, Goto might be able to survive Hinoka because mine is +10, so hopefully he does. And I think, actually no, Embla's gonna attack him too, which is gonna be scary. Actually, Asker might be able to tank Hinoka, I'm not even sure. Maybe. Can he though? I mean, mine is I'm not sure. I'm really not sure though. Okay, this is kind of a tough choice. I don't think he can. I think I'm going to back Esker out of here. We're going to do this. We're going to move Lind right here. Yeah, it's going to move her right there. Get Esker the hell out of there. And I don't think Embla can reach Peony. And we just cross our fingers, end the turn, and see what happens. Okay, Vasir is going to come down. Okay, she does nothing pretty much. Yeah. She's going to do like, what, 3 or 5 damage maybe? She does nothing. The animation is pretty cool though. It's like meteorites. Alright, so Vasir is gone. Embla's going to attack. Okay, that's perfectly fine. That's coming to plan. Going according to plan, should I say. Embla's going to do nothing with her little dust attack. And then, okay, yeah, perfectly fine. So Hinoka is going to come down. She's going to do nothing. Ceda takes her out. She does 4 damage, so even more than Vasir did. And yeah, Robin's going to come down. She's not going to do anything either. Alright, so that was a bit scary because of the threat range, but I got everyone out of there, and Ceda can just clean up. Clean house, you know what I'm saying? Alright. But I'm still waiting for a match where we can fight Valentine Leon. She actually survives that, which is pretty impressive. But she's not weak to armor-affected weapons, so I forgot about that. But yeah, we can just hopefully get the rest of the pots now. Plumeria doesn't have any weapons, so that's perfect. That is perfect. So they didn't want her to get baited out. And yeah, we can just easily get the pots now, so that's great. Alright. Okay. Well, let's see to get the kill. And that is the 3rd match. Went pretty smooth, but I'm still waiting for a Valentine Leon team that hopefully my Ceda will be able to tank. So yeah, that is the 3rd match. The next match is against a Valentine Leon, which is cool because I want to see if Ceda can actually tank him here. But they do have a Tina, who is definitely very threatening and could be the bane of my existence because Thief is no joke. It just steals all your bonus effects. And, you know, this is a case where I wish Ceda had no follow-up built into her weapon, so I wouldn't have to outsource it from Caeda and Lind. But we'll see if we can make do with this match because I know what Thief does, but not exactly. So yeah, this is where, again, I wish I had a light mythic Elamine to stop this Thief stuff. Because not only will she take no follow-up away, she'll also take away the charges, which could be annoying. This team also has a +10 Ledger Dimitri, that's pretty dope. And Triandra, Medius, +4 Christmas Dimitri, of course standard Winter Byleth, and Valentine Leon, who thankfully is unmerged, but they do have a res asset, which could be annoying, but my Ceda is beefed up. She does have 48 base res right now, so maybe she can out-res him and avoid the fire sweep. So we'll see what happens here. I think I'll just go ahead with this formation. We'll isolate this lane, of course, to stop Triandra and hope for the best. Okay, so I think, okay, so Tina can't reach me, thankfully. But Dimitri is a problem. Dimitri's at high investment, he is pretty good. And this one has Panic Smoke. I think what I'll do is like this. Crossspur res hopefully helps here. And then I'll place Goto right next to her for the distant guard, or joint distant guard. And then, yeah, we should be fine. We should be fine. At least in terms of not getting our other teammates sniped. Let me make sure the animations are on. And we'll end the turn and see what happens. Okay, so Valentine Leon does attack Ceda. He's going to deal a ginormous amount of damage, and then Ceda should be able to tank this hit. Yeah, she takes absolutely nothing, and he's gone. This is what I'm talking about, man. That's just absolutely ridiculous. All that flat damage reduction coming into play, even despite, you know, Leon cheating and just evaporating our HP. We can heal that back up. And yeah, so Tina wasn't as big of a problem as I expected. I mean, she still could be, I guess, but we did take out Valentine Leon, the biggest threat on this team, besides Winter Dimitri, who we still have to watch out for. But yeah, that was incredible. That's what I'm talking about, man. How Ceda can tank Valentine Leon despite being at weapon triangle disadvantage. That is beautiful. So now we just have to Be careful and bait out Dimitri. Get him away from Byleth so Lind can actually kill Dimitri, because Byleth doesn't care about Lind. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. I don't want to put Ceda in range of Dimitri. I mean, I guess I could be a little bit ballsy and see if Dimitri or Ceda can tank him, but I don't want to risk it. Better be safe than sorry. So we'll just go ahead and do this. Back up a little bit. And we should be fine, hopefully. So yeah, that Valentine Leon, man, he really thought, because most units in the game cannot live to tell the tale when he initiates, but Ceda does not care. That's amazing. So I never thought I'd have, you know, a pretty reliable Valentine Leon check or counter, so that's amazing. And now Byleth took the bolt tower damage, so now he's weakened, and we should be good to take both him and Dimitri out. Yep. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and smite Peony, dance again, kill Dimitri, and it's like clockwork. So yeah, that's really what I wanted the most out of these series of matches, is showing how Ceda can tank Valentine Leon. And if she can tank Valentine Leon, she can pretty much tank any other threat in the game. Of course, like, you know, Ninja Sanaki, who of course is a huge threat, but she's red, so it's even worse for her than it is for Valentine Leon. So yeah, let's end the turn, and then now Tina is pretty much the only one remaining. So yeah, that is the power of Attuned Caeda, man. Top 3 Omni tank in the game, man, for sure. It's her, Legendary Melalier, and Emblem Ike for sure right now, in my opinion. So Medes is gone. Ceda's gonna take the lead and let Marth not kill him this time, and now we can just wait out Tina to come down. I don't want to mess with the bolt trap there, so we'll just wait again. We do have extra turns thanks to Milla, which can be really clutch to have that extra turn for Milla's turn wheel, and Tina's gone. So yeah, that is a easy cleanup match for Ceda. She just ran shop and wrecked house right there. So yeah, amazing. All right, who's coming up to the plate? We have a Emblem user, and they are using, okay, interesting team. I respect the Sophia. I'm considering giving Arcane Eclipse to mine because it's pretty much perfect for her as a slow red mage, but this one's a max invest one. This Emblem is not really, you don't really want to put Emblem in the corner. You don't want to fall into Fallen Edelgard syndrome where you just put him in the corner, because Emblem wants to have the range for Severance. So this team isn't the greatest, so this should be pretty easy. Brave Robin, Brave Soren, Medius, and Katria. So yeah, no problems here. Let me just make sure that, yeah, there's no dancers. So, and there's no ploys either. So I can just abuse Legendary Robin on the first team, because why not? This match is going to be pretty easy. Alright. So we'll go ahead and... Actually, wait. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. But yeah, man, what's his name? Emblem Ike is ridiculous. You guys, if you watched my Martham clear, he was a real challenge to take out, man. And I don't think I would have won without Hardy Bearing, which is, it's really funny that Hardy Bearing is actually helping me, because usually that's the seal that I hate. I hate fighting Hardy Bearing, but in this case, Hardy Bearing actually helped me because it stops his desperation and the force advantage that he gives the foe. And whenever he gets hit, you know, Great Aether's gonna hit even harder. So he's ridiculous, man. Like, I even tried doing like a Ceda emblem clear, which I kind of thought about doing, but I don't know. I already do Martha emblem clears, but Ceda almost didn't make it out, and she actually died to him. She actually didn't make it when I didn't have Hardy Bearing, which was crazy. I mean, I know that Abyssal Ike, you know, he has Abyssal stats, but I'm not even confident if like a, you know, like a plus 10 one, if I fight one in arena, would actually even, that Ceda would be able to tank him, because he's just absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, so let's end the turn here. I also think that Emblem Ike has a lot of potential in Aether raids whenever he's, you know, the people plus 10 him and stuff, because he can make, you can just put him in the back line, and even also, you know, pair him with Brave Sorin to be a near save tank, which would be ridiculous. But he'd be really good because he'll be able to just prolong, you know, your defense win, because it's going to be really hard to kill him for the most part. So, you know, you can, you know, the opponent trying to get pots and then they have to kill Ike, it's going to be annoying. So I can definitely see him being really good in Aether raids, which he is, of course. I already have a couple of defense losses to Emblem Ike. Just the unmerged one is just able to shred apart my offensive cav line of sorts that I use with Caeda. So, but yeah, Ceda's just cleaning up here. Just another day in the office. And look at all those stats I have. Plus 53, plus 55 defense. Man, that is insane. Yeah, Soren's not going to do anything. Actually, he does 14. Okay, so he did more than I thought he would. Okay, and now Ymir is going to come down. Just look at those stats. 42 res, 55 defense, 53 speed. But there is, you know, the other thing that Emblem Ike, even though Emblem Ike is like arguably the best Omni tank in the game, he still has a problem against the pre-combat damage stuff, which is something I really need to see a counter for. Because I mentioned it in my Ceda summoning video, but I just really think that pre-combat damage is really, really stupid. It's one of the dumbest things that FEH has introduced because it's just really unfair and unbalanced. And, you know, I'm all for making offensive strategies stronger, but all the chip damage stuff that they can do, the start combat damage that Legendary Camilla and especially Valentine Leon can do is just really, really dumb. So I'm hoping we get a unit that can just nullify that, or at least like weaken it. But yeah, that is match number 5 of the week, I think. And I missed a day, so I have more Aether, so we'll go ahead and use that. And that last match wasn't very hard at all. So we're fighting Genovi, and this is a much more formidable team, looks like. Uni, Baramon, Vasir, No, Hanoka, and Legendary Male Lear. So Hanoka's annoying because of her charge status, and Aether, of course, because of her damned C skill. But I think Ceda can tank everybody here pretty much. And there are no ploys going on, I don't think. Yeah, there's no ploys. So Robin can go ham, and there's no dancers either. Yep. So we'll go ahead and use the first team like the last game. And just figure out a formation. I think that's fine. That should be fine. We'll break that because why not? And then, actually, wait. I gotta make sure that I gotta watch out for Hanoka because she can kill Lind. So let me put her here. Yeah, she should be fine there, I think. And end the turn. Yep. Look at the plus 70 attack, man. I know it's with grand strategy, but still ridiculous. I'm really happy that they gave her Spectrum Unity in her weapon. Like, they didn't have to give her that, but they're like, why not? Ceda's amazing. You know, Ceda's a fan favorite. Yeah, Hanoka's gonna get a hit off and do peanuts. Ceda kills her. Aether's gonna do peanuts as well. This is just systematic, man. It's like clockwork. Ceda just sits there and is an immovable object, but Emblem Ike, man, he is even more of an immovable object. I know a lot of people are complaining about him because you know, his map is really pretty difficult. It's one of the harder, well, I can't even say legendary mythic because he's not a legendary mythic, but it's one of the harder abyssal maps because of how damn bulky he is, obviously. But I like that Emblem Ike is a thing because offensive strategies and just offensive nukes have been the meta for the past year or so. So it's just really cool that, you know, especially when you consider the fact that Brave Ike used to be the best Omni tank, and now you have Ike coming, you know, returning to form with this version is pretty cool in my book, because, you know, that's what Ike does. Most of his versions are Omni tanks, so. Alright, so Yune, actually, whoops, I should have watched out for Yune. She might do a lot here. Let's see. I mean, we're going to reduce the damage. Let's see how much Yune does. Okay, never mind. Never mind. False alarm, guys. Never mind. I mean, the battle forecast kind of scared me there for a second, but she did 1 damage. I think. I think it was 1, right? But yeah, that was pretty funny. Okay, so yeah, these last 2, I'll go ahead and get the pots here. Yeah, these guys can go ahead and get them. No need to rush. We got 4 turns left. But yeah, Emblem Ike's weaknesses are Hardy Bearing, as I mentioned earlier. Another weakness of his are AoEs. AoEs are a good way to chip him down, and also of course the start of combat damage stuff, which nobody has a counter to really yet. But he's definitely not invincible, but he's very, very tough to take down for sure. And I hope he lasts, because Omni tanks, a lot of the time, they don't really have a long shelf life, so I'm hoping that he lasts for a while, kind of like Brave Ike did, because Brave Ike lasted for a good amount of time when he was in his prime. Lance Infantry versus Lance Infantry. She does 0, and Note is gone. Okay, so that were 2 pretty easy matches. Right now it is Saturday night, so I have what, like 2 more games at the most, or no, 3. I don't know, but it's almost the end of the week, so hopefully we fight some more challenging teams. But yeah, we are at tier 37 now, and pretty much a lock for tier 38, hopefully. Okay, so it is the last day, and let's see if we can make it to tier 38. I'm currently in tier 37. Suffered some defense losses, which were unfortunate, but a lot of successes as well, so can't be too mad as long as I make it into tier 38 and maintain. So let's go ahead and see who we're fighting. What dandy. What are they cooking? Okay. All right, this looks manageable for sure. Robin is all the way over there. But Veronica, Erica, Note, and Nan I'm not scared of at all. So we can just, like we've always been doing, just play Ceda right there and win. No ploys. So we can just use the first team. All right, let's do this. Also, one thing that's cool about Emblem Ike as well is that you can equip the emblem skill to Ceda and get more unpierceable DR, which is really cool. Obviously, you're not going to lower it, but if you have someone like Asker or just ways to lower the cooldown, you can clearly just run that and have even more DR, which is something I'm kind of considering, because I actually YOLO'd an Ike and got him. So, but for now, we're going to be, of course, engaging her with her husband and also the extra stats from my plus 10 Emblem Marth, but that's an option for sure. And with the pledge, it's not the biggest deal, because you can always, most of the time, trigger it in a combat thanks to the charges. But yeah, let's, hold on. Let's do this. Yeah, we should be good there. And then we wait. But yeah, wow, look at those stats. My res is 64, plus 64, that's insane. But it's not even, her bonus season yet in Aether Raids, which I could also make another Aether Raids run video for that. But I wanted to just make this because, she is relatively new still, and, showcase her power, because, she just destroys everything, man. It's ridiculous. Veronica already does 0, so there's no damage reduction needed. And, yep. So, Robin, yeah, this team was not the best it's not the best formation, but still. It's still Vault of Heaven, But as long as we get the pots here, we should have enough for another match, I believe. So, all right. And the turn. Brave Dimitri is also a really good user of Lagoose Friend. I think Lagoose Friend is a pretty crazy skill. Like, there's a little too much in that. I feel like it's so good. Provides you, unpierceable DR, pierces through it, and it's just a really cool option, which Goto apparently uses it pretty well, but I don't know if I want to give it to him, honestly, because I don't use him that much in combat. So it's like, would I really utilize it that much? I don't know. But it's definitely a cool option. Alright, so Brahmamon's gonna do 0. It's just, man, this is just... I mean, obviously I've had Omni tanks before, like Brave Marth, but Ceda pretty much is just better than her husband when it comes to Omni tanking now, which is pretty funny, and something I never thought I'd say. Okay. Okay, we have to wait. We have to be careful because we gotta get the pots, so I will go ahead and do this. Whoops, okay, I should have... Darn it. I should have taken out this tactics room, whatever. Okay, he's gonna move over there. And then we're gonna do this. Yeah, we should be good. Alright, and Lynn just kills him, so we'll let her get a kill. Because why not? Dimitri's way weaker when he's not next to somebody. And, you know, that's a weakness for a lot of weapons that depend on your allies, which obviously is a lot of weapons, but including Ceda, because when her allies are gone, she's not going to have nearly the same power. Same with Brave Marth if he can't buff his teammates. So now we're tier 38, and we have one more run in us, enough to do one more. So let's see who we're fighting for the final match here. Okay, all right, so this one's a little bit more formidable. We have Ninja Corin, Ivy, Chloe, Corin and Medius. So this one's definitely better, but Ceda again should be able to just destroy this team and eat it alive. We just have to get her in range. That's the problem. I hate this formation because, or I hate this map terrain because it's kind of annoying to get past the obstacles. See, this is where guidance would really help, but unfortunately I don't have it, which I could give to my peony. I'm considering it. I think I have like 1 or 2 spare rearm Tanas. They really need to make guidance for, you know, distributed more because it's just such a good skill. All right, so I'm gonna bring Milla here because I need to isolate Azura just in case. Why not? Ceda doesn't really need the extra stats, to be honest. Goto can tank. Actually, I don't know. This is a +10 one, so I don't know if he can actually tank Ninja Corin. Probably. I hope so. Mine's +10. I guess we can try it. Whoops. Okay, I forgot. Okay, that's my bad. Well, is no follow-up really necessary here? I don't think anyone really has guaranteed follow-up attack stuff. I accidentally forgot to place Lynn next to Ceda for the no follow-up, but I think we should be fine, hopefully. I'll just do this. Destroy this, and then wait. Let's see if Corin attacks Ceda or Goto. Alright, end the turn. Okay, I forgot. I forgot about charge. Okay, that's my fault. I completely forgot about charge. Actually, we survive. Wow, Lind actually survives. Wow, that's kind of crazy. I thought that was going to be an L. We're still in it. Goto, yeah, he eats it up. Thanks to all his DR, and Corin is gone. I'm actually really surprised Lind survived that with the Occult to Strike stuff. That is pretty crazy. Okay, Lind. I mean, I know mine's a +10, but she has no DR at all without using her, you know, her harmonic button. So that was pretty crazy. You really tanked that, Chloe. It's insane. But not complaining. I thought that was gonna be an L, but we'll go ahead and take out Chloe. And now, yeah, we just wait. Ceda should be able to take everyone out. We don't even need to go for the pots because it's not going to be enough for another match. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and do this. And the turn. Bravamon will get 2 hits in because I think his weapon has a guaranteed follow-up or something. Because I don't think I have no follow-up status, but it shouldn't matter. The animation is always super cool. Yeah, he does 0. He does get a Moonbow off. Let's see how much this does. Maybe like 10 damage. Maybe less than 10. Yeah, 10. Okay. All right. And yeah. And now here's Ivy. Okay, this is kind of scary because I don't have no follow-up. We are going to get the godlike reflexes, but Ivy does hit pretty hard. And she has Brave Hits, right? I think, in her weapon. Yeah, but it's not going to do much. She still lives, though. Okay, we're going to eat a Luna. Godlike reflexes again. That's going to reduce it by a lot. Let's see how much this does. It's going to do 39. Okay, that's a lot. More than usual. Okay, she's actually going to attack again. Okay, Ceda might actually be dead here. Oh, shoot. Never mind. Never mind. False alarm. False alarm. Okay, but it's still scary. That's why you need to outsource no follow, because I don't think I had it in that turn. Did I? I might have had it. I don't even know. I don't even know at this point. I'm just placing Ceda to win at this point. You know, I'm not even really. I mean, I don't want to say it's like brain dead, but she's just so easy to use. Ike too, man. Ike is ridiculous. If I had to rank the Omni tanks right now, I think it's Ike. Ike might be a little bit better than Ceda. And then I would say Ceda, and then I would say Legendary Male Lear for sure. I think that's the top 3 Omni tanks in the game. I don't know anyone else who would be better, or the top. I don't know who would be after that, like number 4 and 5. Okay. But one thing in common that they all have is that, you know, they are susceptible to Fatal Smoke, which again is a skill I think is gonna. I mean, it still depends on how distributed it is, but it's a super good skill to just stop all the healing. You know, especially Ike with his great Aether. But yeah, Brave Corn's down. I also changed the accessory from Ceda, as you can see, because I was grinding the Forging Bond Revival for the Engage banner. But that is the last match, and that is GG. So pretty smooth run for the most part. A little bit scary sometimes, tanking some threats, but I just underestimated her. I'm still not used to her ridiculous damage reduction power. It's just crazy, man. Best Lance Infantry tank in the game. And before Emblem Ike, she easily was the best. Obviously, it was short-lived because he came shortly after, but still, she's one of the best tanks in the game for sure. And you guys saw it in this video. So that is the run. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. Tier 39, definitely a lock to stay. Even if I get a loss, it's fine. I did take a lot of L's. As you can see, I have minus, what did I have? Minus 174, but as long as I maintain the tier and, you know, reach it, I'm good. Some people rematched me and were able to beat me. This guy Lemon Man, I think we fought him, and yeah, he used an Emblem Ike, so there's Ike right there, and he just tanked everything, I'm pretty sure. And he also had Winter Byleth, who also is amazing at tanking. Lynn is going to do some chip damage, and she's just gone. See, that's the cool thing about Ike, because even though he's susceptible to a couple things like Hardy Bearing, Fatal Smoke, you know, the pre-combat damage or the start combat damage, he can still shake it off if he does survive and then just heal it back up. So he's just amazing. And he also stops debuffs, so you can't even debuff him. But yeah, I'm not going to go over all these replays, but that's basically how it went for me this week. So that's a lock. Next week, I think the week after that will be Ceda's bonus, hopefully. So maybe I'll make another Aether Raids run with her if I'm in vaults. But yeah, that's pretty much the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed the power of Attuned Caeda. She is absolutely amazing. And yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed. Please stay safe out there. Peace out.